Welcome to Bleachers and Speakers. I'm your host, June. I got my boy B. Foster. And regardless of how busy of a week we've had with this free agency frenzy going on, Foster has still done his homework and got a featured player of the week. It's an NFL draft prospect. And Foster, without further ado, I'll go ahead and let you do your thing, bro.
All right, the next feature player we have is Cam Hart out of Notre Dame. This is a guy that doesn't have elite production throughout his career. He's a redshirt senior, but he has some appealing attributes about him that make him attractive to teams that are seeking out DBs later on in the draft. We're talking about third and fourth round. So this guy measures in at 6'3", 202 pounds. So he's kind of built like a safety, or he has the makings of what could possibly be a safety, but he specializes in playing an outside corner and press or man situations. And he has some testing that jumps out at you. This guy has a 40-inch vertical. He runs a 4.5 40, and he was ranked in the 92nd percentile as far as his broad jump. The testing that he did struggle in were ones that tested his agility, so the 3-cone drill, the shuttle drill, and the 10-yard drill that measures your speed off the line. Those are the measurements that he struggled in. But this guy was a 4-star recruit out of high school. He was a wide receiver, and he was out of the Baltimore area. In his senior year of college, he played in 12 games. He had 16 tackles, 2 pass breakups, and 0 interceptions. So that's kind of what I mean. What I mean as far as the production wasn't there. He didn't have many interceptions throughout his entire college career. Only 2 overall, and 0 his senior year. 2 pass breakups and 16 tackles. His QB rating when targeted was 67, which is pretty solid. And overall, he's an athletic guy. He has good recovery speed. He's flexible. He has good play recognition. He's good at stopping the run, and he's able to shed blocks. Now, as far as the things that he struggles at, he can be grabby at times. He has lazy fundamentals on occasion where he's high in his back pedal, and sometimes he lacks discipline. So sometimes he kind of goes against the grain to make the flashy plays, and that can come back to burn you sometimes. So overall, he's a projected third or fourth round pick, but he has some of the testing that he has as far as his leaping ability, his broad jump, his height, his size. He has the potential to develop into something, maybe not on a day one basis, but over time, within that project mold. As far as his fit with the Lions, he's not somebody that would come in and play outside corner immediately. He's also somebody that could possibly be converted into a safety, somewhat in the sense that Ife Melifonwu, how that worked out for him. But you like the fact that he's a big guy. He's a solid tackler. He can defend the run, and he has some attributes that might suggest that he could be a solid starter one day, but just not as of current day. He's a 23rd ranked defensive back, so we'll see a lot of guys go in ahead of him, but he could be the steal of the draft at the end of the day.
Well, this draft is loaded with defensive backs, and 6'3", 200 pounds plus, runs a 4.5, with a 40-inch vertical jump. That those leap off the board as far as athleticism and size. So you never know, man. He's definitely second or third round material if no one takes a chance on him in first round. It's just too many defensive backs and good defensive backs in front of him. But looks like he will be a pretty decent player if he can hold up to his end of the bargain. But he has all the physical tools.
Right. Absolutely.
Once again, Foster, you've done your homework. We appreciate y'all. Check us out, Bleachers and Speakers. Subscribe to that channel on YouTube. Check us out on all podcast streaming platforms. Just type in Bleachers to Speakers FFSN. You can catch us, catch the audio version of this. Peace.